What's up, everybody? It's Kellen here from Start Your Systems, and welcome back to MX Bikes, where today we're going to do a little bit of a fun challenge that I felt like we should take a look at. And it is to see if we can more or less do kind of all the main real-life lines in MX Bikes that they use at the Real Life San Diego. Now, the MX Bikes track is built before the San Diego Supercross actually was ran, and it's going to be that way every week. So the lines are always going to be slightly different. But it's always kind of fun to go back for me and like look at how close to the real track they actually were. So we're going to do a couple different tests, and mainly the big test is to see if we can do the triple quad before the Supercross triple in today's video, because I don't know if it's possible. We'll have to find out. But I'm also going to let you guys on a little secret. I'm actually using the Freeride OEM to do this, which is a slightly beefier version. I'm on a 450 because, again, I know that some of these lines just straight up are not doable on the plain OEM, because we watched all the factory fast dudes in MX Bikes on Friday not do the lines that were ended up being used on Saturday. So even the plain basic OEMs have a little bit of missing juice in some regard, that they can't bust out some of the big boy lines. But yes, we'll try to see if we can do it. You know, obviously this jump over the start thing, step on, step off thing, totally doable. And as far as I know, the only way to do this quad maybe is to go on the right side here where that takeoff is a little bit lower. You can see it. And then obviously land in transition and jump all the way into the corner. Now, I know my guy Exhibit already did a quad triple version of this because these bikes are pretty insane coming out of corners. And then obviously over here, it goes step on, step off, and then they would triple. I'm pretty sure I got that once or twice already, but we'll go back and we'll try to get that. And then obviously the line to the finish, pretty simple. I mean, step on, step off. They were jumping the whoops for the most part, but, you know, Eli blitzed most of the main event. So I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of fun to take a look and see whether these lines are doable. So let's jump over to the quad and work on that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start off with the step on, step off line and make sure that I at least can get that. And then we'll move over to the quad, which I think is going to take the lion's share of this video to do. So it's not that I think that the quad is impossible. I totally think it is. But I mean, there's just tripling in standard and keeping it totally wide open. I've already changed setups just a little bit to try to make something work. But I still stand a little skeptical about it. All right. Oh, there's almost the step on, step off triple. And, you know, again, like in real life, a lot of these singles are built slightly different. The tabletop was built slightly different, so I fully expect it to play a little bit different overall. Let's just let's set a marker here and see if we can't get it done. The key is really coming off this triple, landing to the inside, and then like not jumping too high up onto that tabletop. That was pretty close. I wonder if maybe I could just do it in first gear. Let's try it in first gear. So we land off this, go to the inside, and then a little bit more of the revs in first. No, I gotta stay lower. I gotta stay lower. Got to do the little like stand-up soak scrub thing that everyone likes to do, which is that. There we go. It was a little bit better, and it's still not quite getting the triple. We're going to get it. We're going to get it, and then we'll go to the quad. There you go. Step on, step off, triple. Almost can quad. Honestly, in real life, I thought that they would quad there for sure. So, yeah, doable for sure. Let's move on to the daunted triple quad and see if we can make something happen with that. So my best bet here is second gear all the way through. So we're gonna come out of this corner, we're gonna try to stay to the right a little bit more, and the way I set my gearing up, second gear is gonna be just a little bit better for this thing all the way around. It's a little bit kind of taller, runs through a little bit cleaner. That's actually pretty good. Oh yeah, not bad for a second attempt right there. But I think we need to carry a little bit more speed through the corner and use our seat bounces effectively. That's a pretty good run right there. Oh, okay. I got the front tire over. Are we going to count that? Let's go take a look. Got over that very cleanly. Pretty quick to get this. I honestly thought it'd take me a little bit longer. I don't know. I think that's a little bit too much of a case. Like, I think if the front tire gets all the way over that single, I'm going to count it, but it's like definitely a good solid frame case right there. And then the tires almost stay on the ground, so like I almost want to give it to me, but we're gonna do it. This is what it looks like in real time. And oh yeah, definitely a good crunch. Like you would, if you're in the audience front row of that, you're like, Ouch, that one definitely hurt a little bit. So let's go ahead and clean that up. See if we can't come through it and do it a little bit better than that. Get over that guy. Oh, front end tuck. Gonna have a lot of that. I should probably shift into gear. Shifting into gear also helps in that situation. But definitely gonna have a lot of front end tuck, I feel like. Yeah, even over the berm. All right, triple in. Oh, it's a little bit wayward. I want to get that front end over, use the brake tap to my advantage. It's just like, it's so much about getting that perfect, like, clean triple in, which we're going a little bit long right there. Like, I fully think I can quad in, like Exhibit did. Well, I don't want to say that, because I feel like I'll say that and then try it 40 times and not get it a single time. Ooh, no, a little short. It's that low line that you got to just grease, man. I mean, like, absolutely butter the backside of that triple in to make it work. But shout out to the MX Bikes track crew, because overall, like, this track is actually pretty fun. It's just slightly wrong. And it does irk me, to be honest, that MX Bikes is such that the tallest jump in that rhythm section with a clean triple in is still that difficult to get a quad. Because IRL, the freaking 250Fs were doing it. You know, like, it's all about momentum and, like, acceleration even. Because, like, these bikes in real life definitely have a little bit more oomph with the acceleration than an MX bikes. Like, it takes a long time to get these bikes really rolling. It's so momentum dependent in this game. Oh, this is pretty good right here. Oh, I mean, I got the front end over, I think. That was pretty close. Let's take a look. So let's do it in half speed. Triple in was a little bit bad, like a little tire tap, but it compresses suspension nicely. Got the brake tap. And the front tire is definitely over right there. I mean, there's... Well, is it? Let's see. It is... I mean, right on top of the jump. It's a full frame case. Like, the frame is touching the ground. But I just don't know. Am I going to get much further? I guess I could try a little bit more and see if I get any closer than that. Can't tell you I'm starting to overthink this corner up here a little bit too much, because I'm just like, I got to have this perfect arc out of the corner and the angle, and the run's got to be pristine. And I feel like if I just, like, went in and was like, yeah, I'm just cutting down on the corner and trying to triple in, I'd be fine. But I'm overthinking it. I'm like, I got to get this rut, arc, everything. It's got to be perfect. It's got to be this majestic, gorgeous run in. And I don't really think it does, to be honest. I think that that's just me getting in my own head and running all the way to the very tippy top of the berm every single time that I'm over there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, see, but the problem is if, like, I lean out just a little bit too far, I'm going to end up hitting the left side of that jump in, which I don't want to do. That's a good run right there. That is pretty good. Oh my gosh, I think that might be the farthest I've gotten. Let's take a look. Run out of the corner, the arc down was great. Seat bounce in, get the tire just over that single, and then the suspension compresses awesome on the quad. I'm still just like a tiny bit short. I don't know how I could get much further than that, though. Like, that is, well, the front tire even cases maybe a little bit more. I'm so close, like I can almost taste it. I'm back to overthinking the corner, though. I can tell you that much. I keep trying to arc this gorgeous line out of the corner and going over the top of the berm. At this point, I think my rut is literally just leading me straight over the berm, so it probably doesn't help. I might do a cheeky track reset. Yeah, I might do a track reset here. Let's see. All right, I went back and reset the track again just because I did not like the line that I had coming out of the corner. So I'm going to try to establish one that comes out a little bit lower. Maybe like arcs into the single a little bit smoother, just because that way I won't be leading to the outside every single time. Like, I've given myself no leeway on swinging just to the right. Oh, that's a pretty good run right there. Nope. Gotta just barely not clip that single. Like, that's where the money's gonna be made right here, is just coming out, getting over it. Not quite. I need to go faster and, like, soak up over that little tiny single. Come out of this corner. That's pretty good. Oh, come on. Give it to me. Just good gravy. Just gonna just keep it absolutely pinned off of this, too. Ah! Oh, this is pretty good. Get it. I think that's it. I barely clipped at the rear tire, I think, right there. Let's take a look. All right, here it is at half speed again. The sit down to get over that single. It's probably the most air I've gotten. I clipped so much at the rear, but that's probably the farthest the front tire has gotten. I mean, the front tire right there is getting all the way over it, but then the rear tire cases. I mean, like, if that's happening in the race at the speed that I'm going through here, I'm definitely making a pass because, like, someone's not doing that line. And I'm just getting to the inside and making a sick pass and going over the triple. I don't know. I think that is about as good as it's going to get. I can't imagine I'm going to go much further than that. So, yeah, I'm kind of happy with it. Honestly, arcing out of the corner, staying low to the right, getting the triple in, sitting down right there to get over that little single, then standing back up to seat bounce all the way to the quad. Triple quad at San Diego. It's a toughie. If you can get it, let me know. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this little challenge video on MX Bikes. Let me know if you guys got it in the comment section below. And we'll see you guys next week for something else fun in MX Bikes.